On the real life, in the real life, you barely see like two explicit equation for you to solve. So in the real life, you need to set it up. Set it up some of the problem on the real life. For example, this one. Okay. Question one, read it and help me to analyze it. The method that I show you. Layla.
A theater production charges $21 for a ticket and $15 for student tickets. If the production sold 102 tickets for its opening night and it made 1,932 ticket sales, how many of each type of tickets were sold?
Right, thank you, Layla. Yeah? So, only this underlying information is important. And also, this is the question, how many type of tickets, okay? To solve this, do this for me, right or not? Well, I forgot to bring it up for you, okay? Anyway, let's listen first. I'm gonna record it and then you can just listen it later, right or not later. Always start from the question. For this type of question, always start on the question. What I meant is, how many type of each type of ticket? You're gonna assign some letter, what they call variable, to the one you want to find. Okay? So usually we're using x and y as a variable. Like the one we want to find out. So let me know what is the question. The ticket. How much? How many type? How many of each type ticket will show? So what should we assign x to that? So let x the Can you more specific? What do you mean adult? Like the cost or the number of ticket or what? The number of ticket. Okay. Let's give a listen 1 point. So let x the number of adult ticket. So that's why I say always start from the question. What do they ask you? You're gonna assign some variable, unknown variable, so that you can solve for it. Okay? Now, x is the number of adult ticket, then what is the y?
Number of student tickets?
Yeah, so y, the number of student tickets. This is the very first step you should do. Okay? You don't need to look at the number yet. You need to look at the question. So start from the question. Let me write down here too. Start from the question. To assign variable. Oh, no question mark. Variable. Usually we're using x and y. Okay. So start from the question. And now you can go back to the piece of information they gave you to set it up the linear system. Okay? Let's look at the first one. They charge $21 for the adult ticket and $15 for the student ticket. And then production, they show the total is 102 tickets. So how do you link this information with x and y? Remember, x is the number of the adult ticket, y is the number of the student ticket. So what is 102 going to do? What is the relationship? How do you connect x and y with 102? Dante? Huh? X plus y, that's it? Equal to 102. Y is plus because they say the total is 102, right? Does it make sense? Let's give Dante 1 point. X is the number of adult ticket. Y is the number of the student tickets. How many total they show? 102. So x plus y is 102. Does it make sense? So that first bit, this is what I'm usually do. Okay, that's when I use the information already. So that I check what the other information they haven't used yet. Okay? What have we haven't used yet? 21, 15, and this one, right? Who can help me with this? Yeah, Vanessa?
To replace the 21 in front of the x.
Okay, so you mean 21x?
21x
Uh-huh.
plus 15y.
Plus 15y equal to? 1932. Why is this? Can you explain why?
Because if x is equals to the number of adult tickets that are being sold, you have to put the price of how much is being sold for those tickets as that example for the student ticket.
Perfect. Excellent. That's very clear explanation. Let's give Vanessa 1 point. Yes. So $21 is one student ticket, right? One ticket. One adult ticket. Then if you have 2 adult tickets, how much is it? You times 2, correct? So 21 times 2. Do you agree? So if I have like X number of adult tickets, what is it then? 21 times X. That's the cost of X number of the adult ticket. Does it make sense? So same thing. Y is the number of the student tickets. So how much total? It's going to be $15 times Y. And the total they make is 1,932. So you have 2 questions like this. Did we learn how to solve it last time? Do you think what method do you think is good? So I heard substitution and elimination. Who say substitution going to be better? Raise your hand. Don't look around. Take a look at me. Yeah. Okay. So I have 4. Who say elimination going to be better? You also have 5, 6. So what about the rest of you? What do you think? Again, who still thinks substitution gonna work well? Now we have 5. Okay, who think elimination gonna work well? It's still 5. Okay. Well, if you wanna do elimination, what you gonna do? You multiply this whole thing by 21. Or if you want to eliminate the y, you need to multiply everything by 15. If you multiply by 1 or 2, that's kind of big number. Do you agree? So I think in this case, because the number is so big, substitution may work better because you don't need to deal with a big number. Yeah? I'm gonna do substitution, but if you want to do elimination, you feel free to do so. Okay? So let's solve it. You can solve by yourself. Let's try it. Let's try to solve by yourself. I will use substitution, okay? Because this number is kind of big. We're gonna multiply, and I want to avoid making a mistake by using big numbers. So I'm gonna substitute 1 or 2 into the x. No, wrong turn. Into the x right here. Okay. So 21 times 102 minus y plus 15y equal to 1932. If you got something decimal or like not a whole number, that's means something wrong. Because what? You assign x to be the number of the ticket. It needs to be the whole number. Does it make sense to be like a 65.5 ticket? No, right? Like you tear half of the ticket. Hey, you half, I be half, no? So now you're gonna distribute this. What is 21 times 102? What do you get? Anyone? Help me with calculator. 21 times 102. 21 times 102. 2,142. Okay. Minus 21y plus 15y equal to 1932. Now what I'm gonna do next? Combine that term. Okay. Minus 6y. So the way I learned this in Vietnam is like do not like add number, subtract number. I just learned that when you're moving the term to the other side, you change the sign. So like this is negative, so I'm gonna move over here to become positive 6y, and I'm gonna move this one over here. That means I'm gonna change this positive into negative. So I have 2142 minus 1932. I'll just show you how I'm gonna do this, but if you know how to do it by your own way, then just do that, okay? So that's gonna be 0, 1, 2, 10, right? And then divided by 6. Is that 35? Right? 35. And then, where do you plug in 35? Do you plug it in here? Yeah? No, that's the worst. It's a big number. You can plug in anyone, but anything. But the best is right here. You already isolate the x, right? So I'm going to plug it in 35 right here. 102 minus 35, and then I get 67. So 67 and 35 is the solution. That means 67 what? What did you assign x to be? adult tickets. So you have 67 adult ticket and 35 student ticket. Yeah. So this is a real life. The real life, in real life, they're not gonna give you a question like this to solve. They give you something like this, and then you're gonna set it up. Okay. Any question? You're taking note right now. We're gonna try one more, and then you're gonna try by yourself. Any question? Just ask me any question. Again, we learned as family. There's no silly question. I'd rather you ask me here, and then you make a mistake on the quiz and test. So I'm gonna move this here. Just copy down. But this is the second question. So let's take a look at here. Can someone read it for me and help me to underline and box as well? Get some point. Get some point. Okay, Sabrina.
A group of 41 people are going to a concert together in 7 vehicles. Some of the vehicles can hold 7 people each, and the rest can hold 5 people each. Assuming all the vehicles are filled to capacity, exactly how many of the vehicles can hold 7 people?
Okay, so how do we analyze this?
We could underline group of 41 people.
41 people
And then 7 vehicles.
in 7 vehicle.
And then it can hold 7.
Right, some vehicle can hold 7.
And the rest can hold 5.
Can hold 5. Okay.
And then it could box how many of the vehicles can hold 7 people.
All right. So this is where we should start first. Okay, that's the question. Okay. Thank you. Let's give Sabrina 1 point. Can I erase this? Yeah. Okay. Why do we should why should we start with the question first? Because we need to assign some variable, right? How do you assign this? What do they ask you? How many vehicle can hold 7 people? So if you want to assign, you can let x, and then whatever they're asking, just put up here. Okay. So let x, the number of vehicle. Who can finish it? What? The number of vehicle what? Can hold 7 people, right? Again, you just less x, and then you're gonna start on the question. What do they ask you? Just write them down, okay? A vehicle can hold 7 people. Let's give Layla 1 point. Now, what is the y? You need 2 variable because you're gonna have a system, okay? What is the y, Nico?
The vehicle that holds 5 people.
Exactly. Let's give Nico 1 point. So y on the other hand going to be the number of vehicle that can hold 5 people. There are 2 types. One type of the vehicle they're gonna hold 7. One type that can hold 5. And they're asking you how many vehicles that can hold 7. Okay. So let's y the number of vehicle can hold 7 people. Yeah. Make sense so far? You follow me? Yeah. All right. Now, how do we set it up? Raise your hand. Bernard? All right, who wants to volunteer? Who wants to set up? Isabella? Okay. Vanessa? Whoa, just look at the one that I underlined, right? That's the information we're gonna use. Okay, Bernard, okay, then you're gonna give me one other question, and then Vanessa is gonna give me another question. Bernard, let's go.
X plus Y equals 7.
That's the easiest one. You should start at first, right? 7 total is 7 vehicle. And you know X and Y is the number of vehicle. So X plus Y equals 7. That's you should get first. That's the easiest one. Yeah? Let's give Bernard 1 point. Okay, now Vanessa, what is the second question? What are the information you haven't used?
7x
7x.
plus 5y equals 41.
That's it. Good job. Give Vanessa 1 point. Yeah? That's how you set it up. Again, one vehicle here can hold 7 people. So X vehicle is going to be 7 times X. The total number of people on that vehicle that holds 7 people. Similarly, Y is the number of the vehicle can hold 5. So if we're gonna do 5 times Y to see how many total people on those vehicles. Okay? Yeah. Same thing. Solve for it. You can isolate the X or you can isolate the Y. They're gonna give you the same answer. Okay? I got that question, a very good question. So I'm gonna get the x and then replace it to the here. Seven minus y plus 5y equal to 41. So 49 minus 7y plus 5y equal to 41. So this is going to be negative 2y. 49 over here is going to be negative 8, right? So one way you can think is to multiply everything by negative 1, or you can just flip the side, this one over here become positive. So 2y equal to 8, and divided by 2, y equal to 4. They're asking for the one that can hold 7 people. So they're actually asking for the x. So, maybe the web better we can substitute the y instead. So plug it in here, not too bad. 7 minus 4 is 3. So your answer, to answer here, you can just say 3. Or you can just write 3, 4, that's fine. I know what you mean, okay? But also be aware of the question they're asking you. Like how many of a vehicle can hold 7? That means they only ask you for the x. Any question? A lot of you got this one right. Now, the next one is the totally different type. No, not really totally different, but a different approach. Okay, let's see. You done writing? Okay, just write. And then the rest you can take a look and see why this one is different from the other type, the other two. Yeah? How about this? I'm gonna give you 1 minute. 2 minutes. Let's try figure out first. I think that leads you to think first before I'm saying how to do it, okay? Let's take a look on here, set it up, the equation. I give you 2 minutes. Try it first by yourself. You can discuss with your partner, okay? Let's do group discussion. What do you think? Any group when you want to say why? Okay, first question is why this is different from the other two type. The other two question. Raise your hand. What do you think? Why this one is different from the other two? First, the question is different, right? The other question is they're asking you, how much or how many. This one they're asking the number when the roses equal to the tulip. They're talking about two different things, right? That's the first thing. Let's analyze this. Is anyone? I think I saw a couple of you got the correct question anyway. 2 roses, right? First year. That's important. Okay, Mr. Brown add 2 new. 20. First year. Loses 3 each year. And then when we remember this equal to this. We don't gonna let x or be something or let y be something like the other two. What we gonna do? Layla? Yeah, explain, okay, explain.
Wait. I'll just get the equation.
Do you get an equation? Well, okay, I'm gonna come back to you. Number 9. I heard you said one thing, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Slope intercept form. That's the one you want to start. Okay? Y equal to mx plus b. Why we gonna talking about this form? What is the b? B is the y-intercept. Also meaning of the b is the initial value, the starting value. So b, whenever you see something like serve as the initial value or starting value, then you know you're gonna using the slope intercept form. Okay? So this indicate the initial value, So that show you should using the slope intercept form. Let's give Bernard 1 point. Okay? Because B here is the initial value. So I know y equal to mx plus phi. How do I find the slope? Remember the slope is also the rate of change. Like how they change every day, how they change every month, how they change every year. Okay? How do they change every year? 2, right? Add 2. Each year, Mr. Brown add 2 new roses, right? So y equal to 2x plus 5. How many of you got this equation? Okay, okay. About half. Well, I think a few of you just write 2x plus 5. You forgot the y. Remember, slope intercept form, you need to have the y, okay? So what is the x? What is the x assigned for? Every year? What does it mean every year? When let's say you get the x is the number 5, what does it mean? 5 years. So x is the number of years, not every year, okay? X is the number of years. Make sense? And then y is the number of rows, okay? Now, second equation. So we done this. Second equation. Who can help me? Leila, right? Leila?
Y equals 20 minus 3x.
Right, 20. Okay, you started by minus 3x. Why minus 3?
So it decreases every year.
It loses 3 each year. They not add, right? Adding anymore. So that's why it's going to be negative 3. In this case, x is still the number of the years. Y is? Okay, so let me ask you this. Is this same x?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Who say yes? Who say no? Oh yeah, actually we're talking about the same years, right? That's why they're asking when will this number is equal. So after how many years? Now, why are they the same? These two y's, are they the same? Who say they're not the same? Who say they are the same? Whoa, y here is the number of rows, and this is number of, so they're not the same. Okay? So let's put y1 or y2, whatever. But x is the same. Now what do they asking? They're asking when the number of the two of this equal. That mean what? That mean y1. Y1 what? Equal to y2. That's what they're asking you. What x? Okay, what is the value of x so that y1 equal to y2? This is how you translate the word problem into the mathematical expression. Okay? They say the roses you want to be equal to the number of tulips. That means the number of roses is y1 need to be equal to the number of tulips, y2. After how many years? That's what you need to find. Okay? y1 equal to y2. But y1 equal to 2x plus 5. So I'm going to replace it by 2x plus 5. y2 equal to 20 minus 3x. So I replace this one by 20 minus 3x. Can you solve this? This is like linear equation. Easy. Even easier than the other two system, right? The other two question where you have a linear system. How am I going to do this? Huh?
I'm a liar.
Where?
I'm a liar. Wait.
Where did distribute come from?
Add 3x.
On a parallel universe?
Both sides.
Well, take care of the variable first. Yeah, take care because you know what side of variable that you move the number to the other side. Are you going to minus 2 or are you going to add 3? Add 3 much better because you don't dealing with a negative number, right? So add 3 on both sides. You have 5x plus 5 equals to 20. You're going to distribute, right? Yeah. What are we going to do next here? Minus 5. So 5x equal to 15 divided by 3. X equal to? Wait, divided by 5, yeah. I have the answer in my mind. I put 3. So 3. Basically, this is done, okay? Because they're asking you when will the number of this equal. That means how many years? So 3 years is your answer. If you go beyond the question, and what is the number of the roses and tulip after 3 years? Now you're gonna plug it in and you got, I think a few of you got it. What is that? What is the Y value? 11. That means after 3 years, there will be 11 roses and there will be 11 tulips. Make sense? So that's how you're gonna tackle the real life problem. You can write down whatever. We're gonna do some group. Okay? Done? Okay. Okay. So among your group, discuss and choose a good method for each problem, and then you're gonna have one member gonna tell me what is the solution, and one member gonna explain why you're choosing that problem as the method. Okay. So we have 8 groups, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So 8 questions. Just one. Just one problem. You see? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Yeah, you need so what? I'm gonna ask your when your group, I'm gonna ask you to tell me first what method you're gonna use. Why is this? What is the sign? And then second, what is the solution? Okay? Group 1, what method you gonna use here? What is the best method you think is good for this? Substitution. Why substitution? Because Y is already isolated for you. You can just plug it into Y, right? The answer you're gonna get is? Do you get the same answer? All of you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Negative 6 over 7 and?
23 over 7.
23 over 7. Okay, now group 2. Substitution. You all agree with substitution? Okay. What do you think is a good method for this? Everybody here? Well, substitution is not bad, but you can also do elimination a little bit better. Why? What is the coefficient of this y right here? 1. What is the coefficient of this one right here? Do they have the same number yet?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can just subtract them. Like that, I think that's faster. Right? Y minus y is gone. Now 2 minus negative 3 is negative and negative become positive, right? And then 6 minus negative 14 become positive. So plus 20. Do you agree? Is that faster? I think it's faster than substitution, right? Now, what is x then? So 5x equal to negative 20 divided by 5 divided by 5, x equal to negative 4. Did you guess x equal to negative 4? Yeah? Yes? Everybody? Early, you got negative 4? Okay, negative 4, and then you can plug in any. This one is smaller number. So y equal to negative 8 plus 6, so y equal to negative 2. So the answer is negative 4, negative 2. But I think this one is elimination. You know you can do that one, right? You can, even they isolate the y, you still can do the elimination. You still can subtract them, okay? So elimination is a little better here. Substitution is good here. Okay, group 3.
Use elimination.
Elimination. Okay, that's elimination. Very good. That's elimination. What you got for the answer?
For x, we got 6 over 17. And for y, we got negative 62 over 34.
Oh, that's a fraction? Okay, how do you do elimination?
We multiplied the top
Ooh, that's a long way. That's a big way.
Can we multiply the bottom one by 3?
Yeah. Why don't you do that? That's a smaller number, right? Again, as long the goal for elimination is as long as you get the same number of any variable, you can do elimination. So instead of multiply everything here by 2, multiply everything here by 6, you can make 2 become 6, right? Yeah? By multiply by 3. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna multiply here by 3. So I get 6x plus 5y equal to negative 7. 6x minus 12y equal to 24. Subtract them. I'm gonna have 17y. This one will be negative 31. So negative 31 over 17. This one, what you got?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right? Okay. And then you can plug in anywhere. But this one, you know, you can also simplify it. 2, 4, and 8. Did you know you can simplify it? 2, 4, and 8. Can you divide all of them by 2? So you have x minus 2y equal to 4. So when you plug it in here, you're going to dealing with the smaller number. Yeah? You are allowed to do this. You are allowed to divide everything if all the number can divide by something. Okay? So what did you get for x?
I got 6 over 17.
Okay. Good. Good job. Group 4.
We did some
Substitution. So you isolate the y right here. Yeah. So what do you get?
5 negative 6.
There's a much better way to do this. Who have any idea? Again, as long as you got a correct answer, that's good, okay? But because you're on advanced, so I'm gonna show you the way you can do better, like come from the experience.
Substitution?
Oh, that's what it is, substitution. But look at these two equations. What can you do? The one I just said like 1 minute earlier. There's something you can do.
Simplify?
What can you simplify?
Like 3.
3. Now look at this one. Okay, I'm gonna write over here. 6, 3, and 12. Do you see that you can divide them by 3, right? 6 divided by 3 is
2.
2x. 3 divided by 3 is
1.
1. Yeah, 1y, right? 12 divided by 3 is 4. Now you look at this. Now look at this. Did you need to multiply anything? If you do the elimination, it's much easier. See that? Now you can just subtract them and you get what? Negative 2x, negative 10. X equal to 5. Two line answer. Faster, much faster. So be aware of when the coefficient can divide by some number. Okay? So I think here is we're gonna do simplify, and then elimination is the best. Yeah? Simplify the equation. Any question? Okay, group 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Group 5. Isabella, Jose, and Dante. Elimination. Very good. For sure, elimination. Why? 4 and 4. Same number, right? But here, why do I put this one as a sample? What are you gonna do? Are you subtract them? If you subtract them, they're not gonna be eliminated. Okay? You add them. You know you can add them or subtract them, right? Because when you add them, negative 4y and 4y, they're gonna gone. If you subtract them, they're not gonna be gone. It's not gonna be gone. So add them, and then you need to add for whole equation, each line. So 3x plus x is 4x. 2 plus 10 is 12. X equal to 3. Is it so very fast? Faster. You can plug in x right here. So 10 minus 3 is 7. So y is 7 over 4, right? 7 over 4. 3 and 7 over 4. So this one is elimination is the best. Good job. Group 6. Substitution. Let's say if you simplify this. Because I saw 2, 4, 8. Okay, so divided by 2, I have y plus 2x equal to 4. Oh, 1/2. That's mean 3/2. Oh, 1.5 means 3/2. You divide by 3 as well. Well, you did substitution? What are you gonna isolate? Isolate the y? The y in the first one? So y equal to 4 minus 2x and then apply to here? You can. So I think elimination also better, but you can do sub as well. If you cannot simplify them like this, then sub is better, but you can simplify like this, elimination is better. What did you get? What is the answer?
X equals 3.75.
3 and
Y 11.5.
11.5? X is 3?
3.5.
3.5. Okay. Alright, good. 7. Group 7. You get it? Irene, Gabriela, Gemma? Okay, need more time? Okay, group 8. Substitution. Okay, yeah, substitution is good. Y is already isolated. Oh, you can also simplify this, right? It's going to be 4x plus 5y equal to 2. So you're dealing with a smaller number. So substitution, also simplify it. Good. What did you get? Forgot. What did you get? Oh, okay. Let's solve that. Let's solve that. Yes. So 4x plus 5y equal to 2. Let's divide everything. Just smaller number. And then y equal to 6x plus 2. So plugging 1 here into the y. Yes. Someone call me? Oh, okay. So 4x plus 5 times 6x plus 2 equal to 2. Oh, now you distribute, right, Nico? The distribute guy. 5 times 6 is 30x plus 10. Combine that term, 34x. I can also move this one over here, negative 8. Divide by 34. Divide by 34. So x equal to? They can divide it by 2, right? So negative 4 over 17. Did you get this? No?
No.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful on the calculation. So now I'm going to plug it in here. I'm plugging it in here. So y equals to 6 times negative 4 over 17 plus 2. Well, maybe I'm not going to give you some really ugly number on the test. Okay? Just for the sake of practice, I'm going to give you something here. Just so you know. Sometimes the number can be very ugly. But maybe a quiz on a test, I'm going to give you just like beautiful number. So negative 24. Let's do over here. Negative 24 plus 34 over 17. I put 2 as 2 over 1 and multiply by 17. So I got 34. Okay? So 10 over 17. So the answer is negative 4 17 and 10 17. You got that one? Okay. Alright, group 7. How are we doing over there? Okay, just tell me what method is the best. Elimination is the best. Why is this? Why is that? Most popular. Okay, why is this? That's a sign. They always a sign. Why is this? Why elimination is the best?
Because you can solve all types of problems.
Because it's more popular? You said the same thing twice?
No, you can solve all types of problems.
You can't, yeah, they can solve all types of problems. But here, that's something that specifically you can do it right away.
Because y is pretty by itself. Practically. There's no.
Not by itself, but because y they have the same number. I mean same coefficient, right? What is the number here? Invisible 1. What is the number here? Invisible 1. So they have the same coefficient. But are you going to subtract them or are you going to add them? Let me move up. Huh? Add them or subtract them? So number 7. Let's talk about number 7. Are you going to subtract them to eliminate the y? No, if you subtract them, you're going to have negative y minus y. They're not going to be gone, okay? So you need to add them. You add them, okay? So because when you add them, negative y plus y, they're going to be gone. Right? So you add them. This one gone, so we don't need to care about this. 5x plus 7x is 12x. 20 plus 10 is 30. Now divided by 12. Divided by 12. Do you know this calculator can help you simplify the fraction? Who know how to do it? Alright. I think that's good just to show you. Who doesn't have a calculator?
That's right here.
I'm gonna show you. Huh?
That's right here. Those fractions.
Yeah. Okay. Let me show you. If you don't want to, if you don't know how, because it's very easy. If you not simplify a fraction, so calculator can help you simplify it. Put it in the calculator. Okay. Let's do this. Maybe 12, 30 over 12. Let's say you don't know, or maybe somehow you forgot. Okay. Turn on. Turn on. Yeah. 30. How do you put a fraction? Yeah. Don't put. Yeah. Don't put divide. Divide is not fraction. You're gonna put A, B, C right here. See this one? That's the fraction. Now press 30 and then press that one. A, B, C. So I'm gonna record, you can see it too. Over 12. Okay? And then press enter. They're gonna give you what? Mixed fraction. You need to convert back to the improper fraction. By press second, and then press that ABC again. Okay? And then press enter. What do they give you? 5 over 2. That's how you simplify fraction. Yeah? In case some later you have like big number and you don't know what number they can simplify it, just use a calculator. Okay? Alright. Alright, that's it.